Hi everyone, welcome to my Facebook Live this week. My name's Mandy with a B from Mandy's Papercraft Creations, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Thank you all for joining me today. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Facebook had changed a few things and I was trying to find where to go live. So all good now, I found it. I need to write it down for myself for next week. But yes, they keep changing things all the time. I wish they would just leave things as they are. Make it so much easier. So as you're jumping on, say hi while I'm waiting for everyone to jump on and find me, probably because I am a few minutes late. I'll just call this up on my iPad. So if you just give me a moment while I do that. Oh, excuse me. And then I'll be able to see everybody's comments as they join. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Okay, oh good. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. I did that wrong. Let me try that again. Okay, all right, hopefully I'll be able to see all your comments there now. Yeah, with watching it back on my iPad, if I don't have my iPad in portrait mode when I start, then I can't see comments. So I had to go out and go back in, but I'm not sure if it worked. So we'll see when people jump on, if I'm able to see all of those comments. So if you're watching on my YouTube channel later on, or you're watching the replay on my Facebook business page, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming along and joining. If you like what you see, feel free to give me a thumbs up or give me some hearts if you love what you see. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the little bell icon, which is down below, and then that way you'll get notified anytime I add new content. So that would be awesome. Okay, I'm seeing things pop up on my screen now, so all good. All good. We are in business. Hey Tina, how you going? Great to see you. Are you back from your trip away, or are you still away at the moment? Oh, we've got lots of exciting things happening. Today is actually the last day that you can purchase any of those retiring items from the current annual catalogue, because it's finishing up today. And then from tomorrow, we are going to be having our brand new annual catalogue coming out, being available to everyone. You can see my wish list here along the top. That's just the start of it. And I've got a couple of things labelled in there today that I wanted to highlight with you. But of course, I can't show you the inside of the catalogue yet. Not until tomorrow when it goes live. But those ones are just for my reference, so that I remember to tell you about the products. So really exciting. Hey Angie, great to have you here. Really exciting about the new catalogue going live tomorrow, and we'll be able to purchase all of those beautiful new products. Super exciting. Lots of things happening around that. Thanks so much Angie, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So let me tell you a little bit about a few of those things that are coming up. Oh, Tina says, I'm good. Yes, I'm back working at home. Ah, great. Very good. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Keeping very busy, and between puppy and working, it's been hectic. So, but yeah, good. All good. Okay, so let me tell you about some of those things. So as I said, annual catalogue coming out tomorrow. Now, if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're here in Australia, I would love to get one of these catalogues out to you, and I would love to look after you as a customer. So if you would like one of these beautiful catalogues, please get in contact with me and let me know, and I can send one out to you. We have got some brand new kits that are going to be coming out as well. Now the kits are going to be available from the 1st of June. So they're not ready just yet because there's a whole heap of new ones coming out. Now, as demonstrators, we can start ordering them from tomorrow so that we can have them ready to start displaying for you. So you'll be able to start purchasing them from the 1st of June. But everything else from this catalogue will be available. Now with the kits, just to let you know, when you get your catalogue, you might notice that there's a page of information in here about kits, but it's not actually displaying the kits because the kits are going to be a little bit different now. They're going to be all-inclusive kits, and you can view them online in the online store from the 1st of June. And there'll be different ones coming out all the time, and each kit will be while supplies last. So if you're looking for kits, you'll be able to jump on the online store and have a look to see what is available and purchase them then. I'm planning on some events around kits, which will be super fun, and they'll be via Zoom, so they'll be live. So watch out for that. As soon as those kits become available from the 1st of June, I'll be starting up some new events around those kits, so that'll be super fun. Hey Jenny, how you going? Oh, it's raining there in Tassie. Good day to scan your catalogue. Yes, definitely. Jenny is one of my customers. She's here with us today. It's great to have you here, Jenny. And Jenny just messaged me, I think it was towards the end of last week or on the weekend, that she received her new catalogue. So that's super fun. So yes, definitely a great day to sit and go through your catalogue and start that wish list, Jenny, if you haven't already started it, or add to it if you've already started it. All right, so yeah, so that's what's happening with the kits. So watch out for those. There'll be more information coming about those really soon. And yes, I'll be able to order some of those tomorrow so I can start sharing them with you once I receive them, so you can know what will be available. All right, also too, from tomorrow, there's a couple of really exciting things that are happening. Oh, actually, on kits, before I jump onto the news for tomorrow, you might remember that a couple of weeks ago I showed you the Bouquet of Hope paper pumpkin kit. That one is available at the moment, and also too we have a couple of kits available from the mini catalogue as well. So if you are looking for some kits, we do have some available at the moment. So if you jump online to the online store, you'll be able to find what's there now, and all the brand new ones will be coming out from the 1st of June. But the Bouquet of Hope, this one just came out not too long ago, and this is a beautiful, beautiful kit. If you didn't see my video, feel free to just search for that video, Bouquet of Hope. It's on my YouTube channel, and it's also here in my Facebook business page. So if you'd like to have a look at those cards that come in that kit to see what they look like and to see everything that you get in the kit, then check out that video. That one's only $37 as well, so very affordable. The only thing additional you need for that is a block for your stamps. However, with the actual kits, you only need blocks to fit the sentiment. There is a large floral stamp in there as well, but that one you can use on other projects because it's not actually part of any of the kit cards. So you've got additional stamps in that kit, which is awesome. All right, so let me tell you about a couple of things. We've got a couple of promotions coming up with the new catalogue. Now there's one called Connect, Craft and Collect. And just to let you know, like I'll hold it up here, but it's probably a little bit hard to read on camera. But during May, so it actually goes from the 4th of May through to the 14th of June, we've got this special promotion that if you would like to host a workshop or a party, either online or in person, at the moment I'm only doing online, but you can get additional stamp and rewards. So then you can choose additional free products, which is awesome. So usually when orders get to $250, you'll get 10% of that in free products as stamp and rewards, and you get to choose what you would like. So you get $25. But during this promotion, if your sales go up to $400, then you still get that 10% in stamp and rewards, plus you get an additional $40 to spend as well. So basically you would have $80 to spend in free products. So it's super awesome. Now, if you don't want to host a party or have a workshop or anything like that, what you can actually do is you can just gather orders from your friends, or you might like to put in a large order yourself to qualify for that. So if that's the case, then that would be awesome, and you'll get those additional freebies. So yeah, so you certainly don't have to have a party, but even if you have a catalog, or if you would like an additional catalog from me, if you're one of my customers, then feel free to ask for an additional catalog that you can then share around with your friends, gain some orders. You can pop them all in together. I can enter them for you, and then I can help you with that. We can have a chat about that anyway. And then yeah, and then you'll get those additional freebies. So that's one way of getting some additional freebies. But the other way is with our Join Plus promotion. Now this one goes from the 4th of May to the 31st of May. And this one is fantastic. So when you purchase your starter kit and join my team, you still pay only $169 for that, and you get free shipping. But usually you get to choose $235 worth of product. But this time, during this promotion, you actually get to choose $283 worth of product for $169. So $283 you can choose. So that means that you're actually getting $114 worth of product for free, plus your free shipping, which is awesome. So super great time to join Stampin' Up! And join my team. I would love to have you as part of my team. I'd love to look after you, support you, and have you join into our beautiful team of creative people in our team. We're beautiful friendships. And not only that, but don't forget that when you join Stampin' Up!, you then get 20% discount on all of your future purchases, which is fantastic. So there's lots and lots of other benefits of becoming a demonstrator, and I would love to give you more information on that if you would like to think about that. So if you ask me any questions, don't feel that there's any pressure to join, but if you're just if you would just like to find out more, then please ask me. And also too, just to let you know, some people get worried that they're going to need to sell product or host parties or do Facebook Lives like I do, or run classes like I do and things like that. You certainly don't need to do any of that, so don't be worried. You can purely just join and just purchase the products for yourself. So in whatever capacity you would like to join, then that is totally fine. If you would like the business opportunity, then I'm here to support you in that as well. But if you want to join just for your own crafting pleasure, then that is also awesome, and I'm happy to support you in that as well. So if you'd like more information, please ask me. It's fantastic getting that $114 worth of free product and then 20% discount after that. So let me know if you'd like some more information, but you've got all of May for that. So yeah, I've got plenty of time to get you more information if you would like some more information, but that starts from tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. All right, Angie said that she's making friendship cards. Ah, that's lovely, Angie. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so if you're jumping on, feel free to say hi. We love having chats with everyone and catching up with everyone. All right, so the other thing I wanted to let you know was you may have seen me posting about a couple of things that I'm running during the start of our brand new catalog. So I've got two things. I've got a paper share, so all of the designer series papers that are coming in, all of the new beautiful designer series papers, excluding the Color Family designer series papers, but all the other patterned ones are included in my paper share. The registration I have extended. It was going to be last week, but I have extended it to this week, and I'm just trying to think what day it is. Wednesday the 5th. So I've extended that to Wednesday the 5th. So basically with a paper share, you will get a quarter share of each of those packs. So there's 11 packs of different designer series paper. I will put up the registration, the information and registration link in this, when I finish this video. I'll add it to this video information. So you'll be able to go straight there. I don't have my computer on at the moment, so I can't put the link straight in now. But actually I might be able to do it on my iPad. Let me see if I can do that. Because then, if you're interested, you can take a look straight away. Let me see, where have I put that? There it is there. So that's my paper share. Copy link. All right, let's go back here. Oh, I think I just lost my comments. Oh no, there we go. Okay. Let me just put that in here for you with my link. Paste. And there we go. So there's the link for my paper share if you would like more information. Now, if you click on the link, it doesn't mean that you're registering straight away. You can go there, read the information, and then if you would like to register, you fill in the registration form that's attached there, and then you click, I think it's submit or something like that, and then that will register you. So that makes it super easy. So yes, if you'd like a quarter pack of all of those designer series paper packs, then join my paper share. That will be, it's a great way of getting lots and lots of designer series paper. It's like a little sampler of each of the packs. So you will get a total of 78 pieces of designer series paper. And what I do is, it's the 12 by 12 packs. There is one pack there of 6 by 6, but all the others are 12 by 12s. So with the 12 by 12s, what I do is I cut them in half. And so you get a 6 by 12 piece. And then that way you'll get 3 full card fronts from each piece. And with the 6 by 6 you get the full pieces, but the information about how many pieces you get, etc., is in that information. So click on the link, have a look, and then see if you would like to join in on that. All right, the other thing I have got is an In Colour Club, and this is the first time that I have run an In Colour Club. So this is for our new In Colours, so the 2021 to 2023 In Colour Club, and I've been posting about that in my, actually I did a post this morning too about that, but I've been posting in my business page about that as well. So it's an In Colour Club is a great way of getting all of the In Colour products, but spreading it across 5 months, so that way you can get them a little bit at a time, which is a much more affordable way of doing it for a lot of people. So if you love all the In Colour products and you'd like to get all of them, then check out my In Colour Club. Again, I'll put that link here for you so that you can, where are we? Yeah, I'll just pick up that link and put that in here. Just got to wait for my, there we go. Okay, hang on 2 secs and I'll add that link there. There we go. Okay, there we go. So that is, if you're watching my Facebook live, then you'll be able to see those links there. If you're watching back on YouTube, I'll be sure to add those links to my details underneath the video. So if you click on the information there below the video, then you'll be able to see those links to join in those clubs, the club and the paper share, if you'd like to. Yeah, so there's so many beautiful products in the In Colour range. They'll be around for 2 years. And the only thing that changes will be, those colours will be around for 2 years. The ribbons and embellishments usually stay for 12 months, and then there'll be new ones come in the next year, but they stay around for quite a while. But yeah, the colour range themselves will be around for 2 years. So, and they're beautiful colours. They're so, so pretty. I just love them. All right, so I think that is all of my news. I've got my Technique Club again coming up. I'll be advertising that soon. That'll be at the end of May. It's always on the 4th Saturday of every month. At the moment, it's still online. I'm hoping to move back to in-person later this year. I was hoping to do it by now, but with the new puppy, it's been a little bit more difficult. So we are just trying to train her and get her socialized a little bit better, getting used to people. She's a little bit anxious, so just getting her used to having people around and not having her freak out and be all anxious. So once we get her a bit more socialized, then I'll be able to start having in-person classes again, providing everything stays stable with COVID, that is. All right, I think that is all the news that I had to share with you today. So that was a lot of news. There's a lot of things happening around that new catalogue, lots and lots of exciting things. So I'm super excited about tomorrow when the catalogue goes live. I will be staying up and putting in my order after midnight tonight. So I'll be sitting down tonight and working out which things I'm going to put in my first order. Oh, hey Kathleen, I just saw that you jumped on. Great to have you here. All right, so let me show you what we're going to be playing with today. Now that we've got all of the news out of the way, now we can start playing. So in the new catalogue, you will find, now if you already have your catalogue, I'll tell you what page you can go to so you can have a look. I can't show you the inside of the catalogue yet until it goes live tomorrow. So you can have a look in your catalogue. If you turn to pages 104 to 105, we've got the hand-penned suite. It's really, really pretty, very soft colours. If you love florals, you will love this suite. So this suite has a stamp set and die bundle. Now I don't have the stamp set and die bundle yet, but I did buy the designer series paper and the Genial Gems. So the designer series paper is a hand-penned 12 by 12 designer series paper, and the Genial Gems are the beautiful embellishments. So I can show you those today, but what we're actually going to be playing with today is the hand-penned Memories and More cards. So if you have a look on page 105, you'll see them at the top right-hand corner of your page there. But then if you flip over to page 127, you'll see there's not only Memories and More cards, but there's actually Memories and More cards and envelopes that coordinate with the hand-penned Memories and More cards. So I'm going to show you what we have made today, and we're going to do a little variation of that today. And we might even incorporate some of that beautiful designer series paper as well. But it's the Memories and More cards that I was mainly focused on. And I've just pulled in a few other stamp sets just for my sentiments, because I don't have the coordinating stamp set yet. So I'll show you which ones I've been using. Okay, so what I'll do is I will tip the camera down to my desktop so I can show you what we're going to be playing with. So if you just bear with me for a moment, it's going to sound a little bit clunky, and I'm going to cover up the camera so I don't make you all dizzy while I'm just setting that up. So just bear with me for a moment and I'll get that ready. Okay, here we go. Oops, things are falling. There we go. All right, so I'll tighten all these up. You can probably hear all my pens jiggling on my desk as well. Oh, hopefully that's going to hold. Hang on a minute. Just need to adjust that one. It's a little bit saggy. Okay, I'll take that down a bit. And alrighty. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to flip my cameras. Let me just do that before I remove the, there we go, before I remove my little washi tape cover. And hopefully we're up the right way and round the right way now. Okay, just waiting for my camera to catch up. Great, there we go. All right, we're just a little bit wonky there. We'll see if that's a bit straighter. All right, so I've got my blends out as well, my Stampin' Blends. We're going to be using a few of those colours today. Great. All right, so I'll move my shopping link down and my host code. So every month I have a new host code that if you're shopping with me and you use my host code, let me just move that over a bit. When your orders are over $50, I will send you a lovely thank you gift. Now, my thank you gifts I send out at the beginning of the following month because I wait until all of my orders are in for the whole month, so then I can just do one mail out. So if you're ever wondering, if you're ever thinking, oh, Mandy said that she was going to send me a gift, but I haven't received it yet, it's probably because I haven't sent it yet, because it'll be coming to you at the beginning of the following month. Okay, so there are two ways that you can find my online store. You can either find it via my blog. On my blog, you'll get lots of other creative inspiration and there's lots of things there. Oh, you can also subscribe to my newsletter. If you would like to keep up to date with what's happening with Stampin' Up, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And you'll see that when you go to my blog, up on the top right hand side, there's a subscribe button, and I will always have links there as well to the catalogs as well. And also too, you'll see my host code there as well. So you can always click on that image to go straight to my online store. Now, oh, great, Jenny, you got your stamp pad today. Fantastic. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, now if you're shopping with me, I do have a shop button on my blog up on the top right hand side. So feel free to go there. Or if you want to go directly to my website, my Stampin' Up website, you can go to mandywithab.stampinup.net. And so you can see some, you can get to my shop link from there as well. All right, so let me show you first of all the hand penned Memories and More cards. All right, so I have taken these out of the packet. So we've got, so they come in a packet like this, just shrink wrapped with a piece of heavy card at the back of them to protect them. So these are the hand penned Memories and More cards. Now in there you will get 4 sheets of stickers, so you get 2 sheets of each kind. So you've got some lovely sentiment labels there and some little floral images, some that are already coloured and some that you can colour. And you can see I've removed this one here. I've used that one on the card that I've made today to show you. So you get the stickers in there. So these Memories and More cards come in 2 sizes in the pack. So they come in the large 6x4, which is like your standard photo size. So they come in 6x4s, and there's several. Oh, I'm just trying to keep my cable out of the way. It's wanting to fall down. There we go. I've got my phone plugged in. So we've got some of these 6x4 cards in here, and then we've got a stack of 3x4s. So let me just quickly show you. I showed these a couple of weeks ago. Hang on, I'll move these over for a sec. I showed these a couple of weeks ago as well when I did a unboxing. So these cards are double-sided, so you've got different prints on the other side. Some of these I've already pulled out to use. I've used a few different ones, but you can see there's all these different ones. So you can use these for card making, or you can use them for memory keeping. And we do sell the memory keeping albums as well, with the pocket pages that you can purchase as well. And these fit perfectly in there. So they're great. If you're using them for memory keeping, they're great for journaling, for title pages, for decorating your album. So you can see that there's some here that you can colour as well, or you can just keep them as black and white if you want to. There's one that would be great for a title page. Ooh. picture perfect. That's a pretty one too. And then you'll see that they're all double-sided as well. Okay, so you've got all of those ones. Then you've got all of these little 3x4 cards. And again, these are for either journaling, for just embellishing your page. Now you can put them in just as they are and they'd be beautiful, or you can decorate them up further by adding ribbon, adding bling. You can chop these up. We're going to do a bit of chopping today. Color them. You can use just pieces of them. You might want to just cut out just the label of that one. You might not want that pink background, but you might just want that label. There's all sorts of things that you can do with these. Now, not only are they great for your memory keeping, but they are fantastic for your card making. And you can make really quick and easy cards with these. So you can see there's lots and lots of different designs. And this is all in the hand-penned suite. So the colors coordinate with the suite. And as you can see, there's so many. It's getting hard to hold them all. So you've got some great journaling ones here as well. You can journal on those. You can even just use them as extra pieces. You can use them like a designer series paper on your projects and just add to them. But as you can see, there's lots and lots in there. So if you've got any questions as I'm going through, feel free to jump in and ask me any questions that you may have. All right, so they all come together in the pack with the sticker sheets. So you get the 4 sticker sheets, okay? Then, so they all come together. Then in a separate pack, there's the hand-penned Memory and More cards and envelopes. And you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So you basically are getting these beautiful envelopes, which are just gorgeous. And then you're getting all of the card bases. So these already are pre-scored, so all you have to do is fold them. And you've got that beautiful patterned look on the front, which looks like designer series paper. And then they're just white on the inside. Okay, so these go perfectly together with everything from the hand-penned suite. These go perfectly together as they are for card making. And they go beautifully with the designer series paper. Now, another thing is too, sometimes people like to cut apart the envelopes and use the envelope paper as designer series paper. So you can even cut these apart and do that as well if you've got ideas with how to use some of those papers. That would make a beautiful card as well. Now let me show you the designer series paper from the suite. Here they are here. So these are really beautiful. So I'm showing you the front and back of each of those pieces. So they're really, really pretty patterns in there. Very, very soft and pretty. And then these are the Genial Gems. I've used a couple out of the pack, you can see. But these are the Genial Gems that coordinate with this suite. And they've got gorgeous glitter through those gems. Hopefully you can see them on, it's a bit hard to see probably on camera, but they have this beautiful glitter through them. So super pretty. So we're going to be using some of these, and I will show you, I'll first of all show you a couple of cards that we've made previously. So this one is using the Memories and More card, the large Memory and More card, and just putting it onto a white card base. Okay, and then just adding a bit of the Pale Papaya ribbon. This is one of the new ribbons that's coming out. And then adding some of those Genial Gems. And there you've got a 5-minute card. Really quick and easy to put together. And all we've done is just popped this layer up on dimensionals with the ribbon wrapped around it, and then just added that to a white card base. And then you can decorate the inside however you'd like to, stamp your sentiment, write your message. Oh, hi Renee, great to have you along today. Thank you for joining us. So that's the first one. And then this one, we've also got the envelope here for this one. This is using some of the 3x4 cards. with those Memories and More cards. And again, just using the ribbon to wrap around, and this time to make it easy, I've just wrapped the ribbon all the way around the front cover of the card, and then just popped the two Memories and More cards on there with a couple of bling, and you've got another quick 5-minute card. So these are great for if you need something in a hurry, or if you like something simple, or you might be new to card making and not know where to start. This is a really easy way to get started. Now I'll show you what we're actually going to be making today. Well, actually, I'll show you the sample. We are going to change it up a little bit. So this is the one I've made for today using the Memories and More cards. I also used some additional cardstock, some different embellishments. Let me move that over a little bit. I think my camera's over a little bit again today, so I'm trying to work out where my center is. And then I made this little fun fold card. So with this little fun fold card, it's got this little flap on the front that you open up for an additional little message or greeting, and then you open up the whole card for your whole message. So I made this as a Mother's Day card for my mother-in-law, and I thought that this was great because I was able to give her an additional greeting, and then on the inside I had plenty of room there to write all the things that I want to write, because sometimes I find, or often I find, that the cards are never big enough to write as much as I want to write, because I like writing long messages. So this is a great little fun fold card. Now the ribbon is one of the new ribbons that are coming out in the catalogue tomorrow, and this is the Highland Heather. What is this called? This is the Grosgrain ribbon or Grosgrain, depending. Some people pronounce the S and some don't. It's Grosgrain ribbon. It's 1.3 centimeters wide or 1/2 inch, and it's got this beautiful shimmery metallic look throughout, which is really, really pretty. For the gems on here, or the embellishments I should say, I've used the pastel pearls, and these ones are carrying over into the new catalogue as well. These are currently in the Hydrangea Hill suite in the mini catalogue, but these will be carrying over into the new annual catalogue as well. Super pretty, lots of, you've got pink, pale purple, sort of like a silvery, whitey, bluey tinge one. I don't know what this, I think this one would pick up different colors in your project. And then you've got the deeper purple there as well. So I've used some of those. And then these little pearls here, what I did is I had, these were some leftover ones from an older pack of the Pearl Basic Jewels, which Stampin' Up still sells. We still have these available, and I coloured those with my dark Highland Heather Stampin' Blends, because with the alcohol markers, the Stampin' Blends, we can actually colour our embellishments. Sorry, I went blank there for a moment. So I added some of those in there as well. The little sentiment. Now I didn't use the stickers on this one, but I thought we might use the stickers on the next one. But my little sentiment actually comes from a different set, which I got just recently, and this one is carrying over as well. So it's the Many Messages stamp set, and it's one large stamp that has all these different greetings, and then it has coordinating dies as well. So these are currently available as a bundle, but in the new catalogue, the new annual catalogue, they'll be available as separate items, I'm pretty sure. So if you would like the bundle, then I suggest getting them today, because otherwise they're going to be separate products in the new catalogue. I'm just going to double check that actually. Now that I've just said that, I'm pretty sure that that is the case, but let me just make sure I'm not steering you wrong. Let me see, Many Messages, page 42. And the good thing is too, in the new catalogue, there is actually going to be another set of sentiments coming out that coordinate with these dies as well. So that will be awesome. Let me see. Yes, they're going to be separate items. So currently you'll get 10% off if you purchase these together as a bundle, but in the new catalogue they'll be individual items and they'll be at full price without the discount. So if you love these, grab them now while you can get the 10% discount on them. And as I said, there'll be another new sentiment stamp coming out that will also coordinate with the dies. So you'll have dual use for those. So yeah, so I used one of the little sentiments from that one. I had a whole heap. I've got all bits and pieces in here. I've got ribbon as well, but I've got a whole heap of the sentiments pre-stamped and die cut and in a couple of different colors, so that when I go to do a project like this, I can just have a look to see what I've got and I can just pull one out. So I've got a few others set aside over at the side that I may use on my other project, or we might use one of the stickers. We'll see. All right, so let me tell you what I used. So for the base, I used one of the, here we go. I used one of the Memories and More hand-penned card bases. Okay, so I used that for the base. Then for the layer, I used one of the 6x4 cards. Now I've used the other one on this project because that's the reverse side. Okay, so I don't have another one of those to use on the one we're going to do today. So that's why I said we're going to change it up a little bit. So I've used both of those ones now. Then I created the fun fold just with some cardstock. And then with this one here, I used one of the 3x4 cards and I cut out the floral image because I didn't want all the background, the crisscross background. So I cut that one out, mounted that up, and then mounted my sentiment. So super easy. Oh, I did wrap the ribbon around that layer before I adhered that down to the base as well. All right, so how about we go ahead and make another one, and we'll make this one just a little bit different to the first one. Okay, so I have got my Memento black ink out for my sentiment, and I've just got my Highland Heather for inking around the edge of my sentiment label, which I did on here. I just daubed a little bit of ink around the edges there just to make that pop up off the base. I've got my blends here as well because I didn't show you what I did on the inside. So on the inside, I used a sentiment from Hydrangea Haven stamp set. Okay. And then the flowers at the bottom are one of the stickers that come in the Memories and More cards, and I just coloured that with my Stampin' Blends to coordinate with the flowers in the background card. I was going to say paper, but it's actually one of the Memories and More cards. Okay, you could add another sticker at the top as well if you wanted to. If you didn't like all that white space, you could certainly add another one up there. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this one turns out. All right, so we're going to use another one of these bases. I've got my bone folder here, so I'm just going to burnish the edges of that. Oh, hey Chitska, how are you? Good to have you here. All right, so I went through all my Memories and More cards earlier, and I found this one that we could use. So you could use that one, and on the other side, let's see what's on the other side. On the other side, you've got this one, but we could use that one, and then we can add, we can cut out our image again, and we can create the fun fold on the front. So I'll show you how to create that fun fold. And we've got the ribbon. This one will be a little bit busier than the first one, but we could also do it with some of the Designer Series paper. So totally your choice whether or not you use the Memories and More cards or the designer series paper, but you can basically do the same sort of thing with that. But let's go ahead and use this one, and we'll see how we go with this. And if we've got time, if we get through this one really quickly, we can then go on and perhaps make a different one in some different colors. All right, so with this one, I'm just going to, I'll put the ribbon on that in a moment, but we might hand cut this one or fussy cut this one first. So just take a nice sharp pair of scissors, or use your Stampin' Up! Paper snips. What I like to do with this one, or what I did do with this one, because you've got the double lined border there, I actually cut in between those two, because the first time I cut it out, I cut just on the outside of that edge border. But what I found is you could still see a little bit of those black lines from the crisscross background, and I didn't want that. So then I decided to cut on in between those two yellow lines there. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops, hang on a minute. I'm just going to put my glasses on while I do that. Hey Tina Marie, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. No worries at all for being late. I started late today anyway, so I was telling everyone that Facebook has changed a few of the settings there for Facebook Lives, and I had to find again where I could go live. So I couldn't find my go live button. I was searching everywhere, found it in the end. Okay, so we're just, oh, on the back of that one, did I show you what was on that one? It's just got black and white image, and then, and the other thing you can do too, if you like the background on any of these Memories and More cards, but you don't necessarily like the sentiment, you can always use, if you've got label dies or label punches, you can always cover that up with something else as well if you wanted the background but you didn't want that particular sentiment, or it might be in the wrong color for what you want to use it for. So lots and lots of different ways of using these Memories and More cards. So yeah, so don't feel that you have to use them just as they are. You can certainly do lots of things with them. Chop them up, cover up portions of them, use just sections of them. So this is probably the most tedious part of the whole card, is just fussy cutting this. So thankfully it's a large image, so it's not really too difficult. I'm just trying to be careful that I stay inside those two yellow lines. And I'm trying to keep an even border around the edge, but I'm rushing, so I'm probably not doing the best job, but that's okay. Hey, it's a handmade card. Handmade cards don't have to be perfect, do they? They just have to, they're made with love. That's the main thing, isn't it? There we go. So there's our piece cut out. So we'll get rid of those scraps. All right, so we've got those pieces. Now let's just put the ribbon on this one, because I don't want to forget to put the ribbon. So what you could do if you wanted to is you could, actually, you know what? I'm not going to put the ribbon on just yet, because I want to check something first. Because what I was going to say is, with my first one, Tina Marie says, I'm always perfect. I don't think, oh, my cards are always perfect. No, they're not. I might just hide the flaws very well, but my cards aren't always perfect. So notice with this one, we've got a lot of white space up here, which is good because it breaks up the design. This paper is very, very busy. So I'm just going to cut the flap first and make the fun fold flap. And then I'm going to decide if I'm going to keep that as a whole piece in the background, or if I'm going to cut that down and perhaps mount that onto a piece of Whisper White, so we've still got that white at the top there. So we'll see how that looks, but let's make the fun fold part first and lay that on, and then see if that breaks up the design enough or we need a bit more white space. So let's see how we go. All right, so pop that to the side. And I'm going to make the flap. So I'll bring in my trimmer. Now for the fun fold flap, it is 7 centimeters wide, and it's 20.4 centimeters long and then scored and folded in half. So let's open up our extension arm on our trimmer, because we're going to need that open. Now I've got the base as Highland Heather, so we'll have to cut down the Highland Heather. What I'll do is I'm going to cut this in half first at 10.5, so then I've got a card base size prepped and ready to go for another project. And then with this one, I'm going to cut this one now at 7 centimeters. All right, now don't throw away that extra strip because you can use that on other projects, okay? And then we're going to cut this, so that was 7. Yep, just double checking. And then we're cutting this at 20.4 centimeters. 20.4, there we go. Then we're going to move our cutting blade out of the way, and we're going to use our scoring blade to score that at 10.2. Wait, did I do 20.4? Let me just check that I did that right. Yes, okay, good. Just checking my measurements, because sometimes when I'm filming, I get them wrong because I'm rushing. Okay, so then we're going to score that at 10.2. And then we're going to fold that in half, okay? And that creates our little flap for the front. Hi, Rose. How are you? Oh, no worries at all. All good. All right, so we'll burnish that. So that's our little pocket, our little, fun fold flap for the front. Now we're going to cut a layer to go on top of that, and one for the inside as well. So our layer from on the top is going to be in Pool Party, so that it coordinates with the card base. So the layer for the top, and I've got a little scrap here, so I'm going to use that. So the layer for the top is going to be 6.6 by 9.8. So 6.6. Feel free to write these measurements down as I'm going too, if you would like to recreate this. By 9.8. There we go. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're doing well, Rose. It's great to have you with us today. All right, so then that one is going to be layered on top like so. Okay. All right, and now we make one for the inside. I think I didn't cut that quite straight, actually. That must have moved when I cut it. Or I didn't, I might not have, oh, okay, I see. I haven't folded it properly. Haven't burnished it exactly flat. All right, I'll fix that up when I lay it down on the desktop. All right, so now we're going to cut a white piece, the same size as this Pool Party piece. We're going to cut a white piece for the inside. So we'll take a piece of, oh, I've already got one. That's right. I pre-cut one exactly the same because I was cutting a piece earlier and I thought, oh, I may as well cut 2. So then those 2 are the same size. So one for the outside, one for the inside. Okay, so that one again was 6.6 by 9.8 centimeters. All right. Okay, so what we'll do is we will layer these on. Now let me just straighten up my fold here. I didn't fold that quite straight. I'll just straighten that back out. That happens sometimes. That should hopefully sit better now. I think that's a bit better. Oh, it's still not quite right. Once you've burnished it, it's hard to get it to sit flat again if you have to refold it. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to pop some Stampin' Seal, or actually I'm using Seal Plus today, onto the back of this one. Oop. Nearly went off my card onto my desktop. That would have been a sticky mess. Okay, so this just gives us a little 2mm border all the way around. Just trying to line that up. There we go. And we'll do our Whisper White piece. Now with the Whisper White piece, you can choose to either stamp on that beforehand. It's a good idea to stamp on it before adhering it to the front. So actually we might wait. We'll wait to do that one because we'll decide what we're going to do on it first before we stick it on. Because we're going layer upon layer, it's better to stamp your insert first before adhering it on. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Just layering this all up, or we need our ribbon. So let's cut a strip of ribbon that we're going to wrap around. So I just measure my ribbon just about a centimetre and a half, sorry, a centimetre or about a centimetre and a half past the piece that I'm going to be wrapping it around. But I don't always measure that, like I don't measure that precisely. But if you need to know the actual length of it, I can tell you it is 15 is about there, so it's about 17.5 centimeters. All right, so then that's going to get wrapped around there, and then this is going to go on top like so, and then that's going to go on there, and that will be mounted up. So what are we thinking? Too busy? Let me know what you think. Do you think that that's too busy? Do you think we need a bit more white space here, like on our first one? Because what I can do is I can actually cut this piece down and add that onto some Whisper White so that we've got more white space at the top there. What do you think? Do you like that decorative background? Do you like that with all that pattern in the background? Or do you like more white space? Let me know in the comments what you like. Oh, Rose likes it with all the colour in the background. Okay, great. So we do have this that does break it up as well, and the ribbon helps to break it up too. Okay, so Rose likes it with all of the pattern in the background. What about everybody else? What does everyone else think? Let me know in the comments. So while I'm waiting for everyone to let me know, what I can actually do is I can go ahead and I can mount this one up while everyone's giving me their opinions. So we'll do that. So we'll just mount this up, getting that ready. Tina Marie likes it too. Great. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so I just added what have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensionals. We'll pop them on. Oh, Renee likes it as it is too. Awesome. Oh, it's looking like we're going to have lots of votes for having that entire background with the DSP. All right, so I'm just going to mount that up on dimensionals and pop that down. All right. Cool, so we've got that bit done. Well, we've got 3 that say they like it. Everyone else is a bit quiet. So, okay, well, we'll go with that then. Oh, Chitska says she likes it the way it is too, as well. So we've got 4 that like it. Jenny said it's a bit busy for her. Maybe the white she prefers for her. This one, yeah. Okay, so that's 5. 4 like it. It is quite busy. Anybody else? Waiting. No, it looks like that might be it. All right. Oh, Tina Johnson also likes it as it is. And Kathleen likes it as it is. Okay, well, let's go ahead with it as it is. All right, so I'm going to add some glue dots to the ends of my ribbon and also the center, because the center is going to be, I'm trying to find the center. The center will be covered up by the fun fold section, so we won't see the glue dot through that. And in fact, this ribbon is quite thick and heavy in color anyway, so we probably wouldn't see it through. Just some of the lighter ribbons, you have to be careful about adding where you add your glue dots. Okay, so let's add that up there. wrap that around. So I've just secured that glue dot there in the middle. So now I can just wrap my ends around, and they've got glue dots on the end of them, so they'll just attach to the back. Hopefully I've got that reasonably straight. There we go. All right, so then we can add our adhesive onto the back of this one and then add that to our card front. And then we can do our fun fold and all the other bits and pieces. So we'll add some Seal Plus to the back here. Being careful that I get some, we want to get some of that Seal Plus onto, hang on, let me just move some things out of the way so I don't get into a sticky situation here. Making sure that we get some Seal Plus onto that ribbon as well, because we want to make sure that that ribbon adheres to the base, otherwise we end up with a bit of a gap in how our card layers up, and we don't want that. Add a bit more of the Seal Plus to there. Yeah. Yes, so what I was saying is if you don't add any adhesive to the back of your ribbon, what will happen is where that adheres to the card, that part there will sort of just sit up a little bit off the base, and we want that to sit really flat. So make sure we get some adhesive onto the back of that ribbon there. All right. So we can now add that to our card base. There we go. Great. All right, and we've already made our little fun fold flap, so we can now go ahead and add that to the front of our card. And I'm just going to again use some Seal Plus for that. The Seal Plus is a very strong adhesive. It's great for using, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't measure the middle. With my other one, I measured the middle. Where's my little ruler gone? There it is. So I measured the middle to be sure that I had this piece right in the center. So the middle of here was, so it's 15.2. Oh, sorry, it's, yeah, 6 inches across, and so 3 inches is the middle. Let me get my little pencil. So that is my 3 inches there, which is actually 7.7 centimeters. And this one is 2 3/4 inches or 7 centimeters. So then it would be, the center of that would be 3.5. So you can measure that on here because we're going to cover that up. So I'll measure that on here at 3.5 centimeters. So it depends on if you work in inches or centimeters. So, okay. So now I'm going to add, line up my little pencil mark here with my little pencil mark here. And I'm doing this with the flap open of the fun fold. So we'll just line that up down there. There we go. And before I push that down really tightly, I'm just going to measure with my ruler to make sure that I've got that lined up at the top as well. So that's saying, what's that saying at the side? 4.2, is that right? And 4. Oh, it's got to go over a little bit that way. Just being sure that I've got it lined up at the top as well as at the bottom. That's pretty good. Okay, so that should be straight, and then we'll press that all down. So yeah, easier to line it up with the flap open. Oh, no worries, Tina. Oh, on your exercise bike. Good girl. Very fit. I need to get back on my treadmill too. I've been really, really slack. Haven't been on it for ages. All right, so there we've got our little fun fold flap. All right, so now let's decorate our little insert that's going to go in our little fun fold flap before we adhere that, and then we can finish adding our embellishments. We need to do our sentiment as well. So let's do the sentiment, and we'll get the stickers out. So here's the stickers from the Memories and More cards. There we go. So on the last one, I used this one here and I coloured that with my Stampin' Blends. So we can certainly do that again, or perhaps this time we could use this one. Let's use this one this time and make it a little bit different. And then I thought maybe we could use the sentiment sticker here, but I only want it small and narrow like this one because I don't want to cover up too much of the flowers. So what I can do is I can trim this one down and I'll show you how we can do that. Okay, so let's colour in our flowers first. So let's pick this one here, and we might even use these little ones too. So let's set that one to the side, and we'll use the sentiment label at the top there too. All right, so we just need this one. All right, so colours I have, whoops, I just dropped them all. Colours I have are Highland Heather in the light and the dark. Let's move that over. Highland Heather. Then I've got Light Daffodil Delight for the centre of the flower. Then I've got this one's Mint Macaron, light and dark, and then Pool Party, light and dark. Okay, and so they're the colours that we'll use for the flowers. And then we're going to stamp a sentiment onto this one. All right, so I'm following the colours that are in this focal image on the front of the card. So I'm going to use, I think I'll just use light Highland Heather. We'll turn this around. And because the hand penned suite is sort of like a watercolour look, I'm just roughly colouring these flowers so that there's a little bit of white space in the images as well, which will follow sort of the design in the papers and the Memories and More cards. Because if you'll notice, I'll show you the original card. See how they've got like the water painted look, and so you've got a lot of white space there within the images. So by colouring with the blends in that way, that gives me kind of the same effect or a similar effect. All right, and then I'll use a little bit of daffodil in the centres. Nearly time to open up my new Daffodil Delight. This one's getting a little bit shaggy. I do have a spare one there. And then with the leaves, I might use the light Mint Macaron. Here's a little tip for you too. If you're not sure what your colours are going to look like, because this is a different type of cardstock to our traditional cardstock, okay, and it's slightly different in colour. If I lay them on there, you'll see. Okay, so if you're not sure what colour it's going to look like on your stickers, just use some of the spare sticker space at the side and just do a little scribble with your colours so that you can see how they're going to turn out on your cardstock or on your sticker, okay? Because you can see this is a very bright white and this is more of a grey white, and so the colours might look a little bit different. All right, so I'm going to use the light for those leaves. Again, just colouring them roughly with a little bit of white space. There we go. Great, and then let's do these little ones up the top here too. We'll use the light again, and this time I might use my bullet tip just because it's a smaller space, smaller image I should say. And on the other one I used a combination of Pool Party and Mint Macaron, but this one didn't have as many leaves. These two images didn't have as many leaves as the first one that I did. I'll show you. See on the inside here, I've got the different coloured leaves. So I used Pool Party and I used Mint Macaron because it had large leaves and small leaves. But on this one, I just did them all the same. Okay, so we've got that one. And then we're going to stamp our image, and we need stamp our sentiment on this one. And then we've got our front sentiment label for this one. So we'll move those to the side. We'll pop this I'll take this sticker out. Oops. Carefully take the sticker out. I think I just separated my sticker slightly. Oh, I did. I didn't take that out carefully. All right, if that happens, just pop a little bit of Tombow glue between the layers. I just caught that as I was lifting it out. I didn't do it carefully. And just seal those back together. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. And then we can just add that in our, you can add it, depends on how you want to add it. You might want to have it straight in the middle. You might want to have it at a bit of an angle. Depends on which way you want to have it. I don't know. What will I do? The first one I had it in the middle. You could even have it at the top. You could have it going across the top. I think I'm just going to put it in the middle, and then I'll stamp my sentiment above that. Okay, so there we go. And let's bring back in the Hydrangea Haven stamp set. And this time I've got, well actually I've got To an Incredible Woman. I've got that one already inked up, and that was the one I used on the inside. And I'm just going to have a look and see what else I've got that will fit on this label that is small. You're capable of amazing things. Congrats with love. What else have we got? I appreciate all the little things you do. Let's see. Yeah, that would fit because I've already got one Mother's Day card, so I might make this a different type of card. We've got I love you, you make me smile. No, I think I'll use that one. I appreciate all the little things you do. We'll use that one. Okay, so again, if you missed the first one, I used the Many Messages stamp set, which is one large stamp, and it has coordinating dies that cut them out. So that's what I used on the first one. And I've got a whole heap that I've pre-cut that I keep just to pull out to put onto my projects, which makes it super quick and easy. I've got some already pre-printed too, but that will look funny. Pre-cut, sorry. Had some set aside, but I think I'd like to use the stickers this time. So let's use this one. Grab a little block to put that one on. There we go. That should fit on that one. I appreciate all the little things you do. I'm not sure if I've used this one before, so I might give that a little clean on my chamois, just in case. Okay, we'll give that one a little clean. Stamp that off onto some scrap paper. Okay, alrighty, so let's stamp our tag first. I'm just going to use some Memento. Might just stamp that on a scrap first just to check. Yep, that's okay. Alright, so I want to stamp this in the middle, so forgive me if I get my head in camera for a moment while I just line this up in the middle, hopefully. There we go. Oh, I got it a little bit high actually. I'm going to be able to trim that down. Might pull in the other one. So I think I stamped that one a little bit high. I'll try again on this one. If all else fails, we'll use one of my pre-stamped sentiments. Sorry, it's hard to do this on camera without getting my head in it. Hence why I got that not lined up well. Let's try that. Oh, that's better. Okay, good. Oh, we need that. And I'll stamp the To an Incredible Woman on our inside layer. Oh, actually, before I do that, I should put my Stampin' Pierce mat underneath. I should have done that with the label as well. There we go. Okay, good. Alrighty, I'll give those a clean in a moment. Okay, now to cut our sticker down, I would suggest leaving it on the background piece. And basically, because it's got those little cutout bits there, or the little curvy lines, you can either do it with a ruler and a pencil and draw a pencil line all the way across if you're worried about keeping it straight, which is probably what I should do, because I probably wouldn't cut it very straight. Okay, and then turn that around and do it on the other side too. So you're actually just cutting down that label. I mean, if you like the size of that label, of course you could do, you know, just keep it that size, but I wanted something a little bit more slimline for this card. So then I'm just going to trim this along those lines that I've just marked. There we go, that's one side and two sides. And if you've got a little bit of pencil mark left over, you can certainly rub that out. There we go. And then we've still got those nice curved edges, or ends I should say. See, and we've just cut it down a little bit. But you've still got those nice curved edges there. Okay, so now before we adhere that down, I'm going to dauber the edges with my Highland Heather. Just holding that very carefully on my finger because it's a sticker now. If you don't want it to be a sticker, what you can actually do is you can just remove the sticky back part, and if you want to add dimensionals, or you can actually leave it sticky and just add dimensionals, and the dimensionals will just hold it up anyway. If you have one of our old embossing buddies, you can rub an embossing buddy along the back, which will remove the sticky. Yeah, it's totally up to you, but I'm going to leave it as a sticker this time just to make it easier. With my label on my first one, I actually, it was a pre-cut label, pre-stamped and pre-cut label, so I just used my dimensionals. Okay, so just move that to the side and just pop our little label down here, and I'm just going to pop it above there. Oops, there we go. Is that in the middle? Yep. Let's pop that down there. And if you wanted to, you could also ink around the edges of this one with the Highland Heather, but it is going down onto Highland Heather, so you don't really need to. So I'll just add a little bit of seal to the back of that one. And we'll just pop that down there in the middle. There we go. So, and then with the inside, you can then just decorate that as you like. You can just leave it blank if you want to just write a big long message, or you can stamp another sentiment in there. If you wanted to add extra cardstock on the inside layer, you can. You could even cut down another one of the Memories and More cards to add a decorative strip. So let's see. So we've got this one, which is the same as the one we used on the front. You could even cut a strip off the bottom of that one and add that along the bottom here to decorate the inside. Totally up to you, but the front was the main part that I wanted to focus on. So now we just need to add our bling. Let me just close my ink pad so I don't get that all over me. All right, so we've got quite a few embellishments that will coordinate. So we've got the Genial Gems, which coordinate with the sweet, and the green ones would look beautiful. The Pale Papaya ones, we do have a bit of yellowy tones in the cardstock there too, so that would probably go. We've also got the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. I've used some of these already, but the Fresh Freesia ones would go nicely. Or we've got the pastel pearls, which I used on the first one. We've got some rhinestones, which I did colour with my dark, I used my dark Stampin' Blend to colour those. We might perhaps use those this time. Or we've got some of the Pearl Basic Jewels, which I also coloured with my dark Highland Heather Stampin' Blend. So lots of different choices there. Totally up to you which embellishments you use. I'm just thinking either these ones this time, or because I want to make it different to my first one. On the first one I used the pastel pearls, or I'll use my coloured rhinestones. So I'm just having a look to see what I might do is, let's just open these ones up, and I'll just I might get one of the smaller ones, I think, and I like to sometimes just hold them on the card just to see how they look. Now I've got the purple ribbon there too, so the Highland Heather, sorry, so I like to tie that in with the other colours. So let's try some of these Highland Heather coloured gemstones that I used. Whoops. Oh, okay, they would go beautifully because they'll tie in with the ribbon. Oh, Tina Marie said pastel pearls. Oh, hey Laurie, how are you? I didn't see you jump on. Beautiful card and sweet. Oh, thank you. Yes, this suite is so pretty. Really, really pretty. So we could use the rhinestones. They would coordinate. Tina Marie is saying pastel pearls. I did use them on the first one. I think the Genial Gems, though they do go with this suite, I'm sort of more focusing on the Highland Heather. So I think I won't use these ones. I think they're not the right colour for this card. So I'll pop them away. Rose likes the rhinestones. All right, so we're choosing between the pearls and my coloured rhinestones. So everyone will need to give me their votes then, because now we've got 2 different suggestions. So what does everybody else think? Give me your votes. Do we like the pastel pearls or do we like the coloured rhinestones? I don't know how they're showing up under the lights. There, is that better? What do you all think? Jenny says pearls. Okay. Got 2 for the pearls. Yeah, the Genial gems are the wrong colour, aren't they, Laurie? Yeah. Yeah, they're just not going with the theme. All right, so which do we think? Rhinestones or pearls? Renee says pearls. So we've got 3 for pearls, 1 for rhinestones. We'll see how many other votes we get. I'll just wait a couple of minutes. And, oh, I think I didn't actually even stick this quite straight. I'm just looking at that again now, but that's okay. It's quite busy in the background, so hopefully nobody will notice, or the person that I give it to won't notice. Tina says rhinestones. Kathleen says pearls. Oh, pearls are winning so far. Rose said rhinestones. Yep, she said she was the first one actually that said rhinestones. Rhinestones again. Are you trying to put two votes in there, Rose? Are you cheating? Good try. So we've got 2 for rhinestones, and what are we up to now? 3 or 4 for pearls? Now I've lost track. 1, 2, 3. 3 for pearls. Oh, it's close. Oh, actually, I think we've got 3 for rhinestones as well. 1, 2. Wait on, where are we? 1, 2, 3. We have got 3 for rhinestones and 3 for pearls. Oh, 4 for pearls. Pearls are winning by 1. So 4, 3. Do you know what? I think either would look beautiful. And in fact, in saying that, well, because the rhinestones are more shiny, Amber says rhinestones. Oh, they're even now. Because the rhinestones are quite shiny, whereas the pearls are large. So they're going to show, either one is going to show up or like stand out because they're going to be different. Rose really, really wants those rhinestones. She wants to vote again. Oh, all right, Rose, we'll go with the rhinestones. We did use the pearls on the first one, so let's change it up a little bit. Thanks for voting, everyone. Thank you for your opinions. I love it when you all get involved. It's fun. All right, so let's add some of these rhinestones. I've got a few different sizes here. So let's see, where are we going to add these? Oh, you know what? We can add, let's add some on the, oh, actually, let's do the tiny ones on there. I'll add this one maybe up here. And we'll put the tiny ones. Oh, and you have shiny ribbons, so pearls. Oh, true, Jenny. Yeah, true. That would have gone well. And Tina Marie's changed her vote. She's going to vote for rhinestones for Rose. Oh, that's very thoughtful. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, so let's put another one over here somewhere. Where are we going to put you, little guy? Big guy, you're a big one. Actually, I wonder what they'd look like on the ribbon up there. Oh, would they show up or not really? Oh, I might have pressed that one down too hard. Let's see. They show up there? Or is that too much? That's a bit, because we've got them there and then there. That might be a bit much, I think. Oh, uh-oh. Now it might be stuck. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think I was digging into my ribbon. There we go. Oh, what if we put 2 on that side? Hang on, let's get a smaller one. What if we put 2 on that side? And then like that. I don't know. I think you could go rhinestone crazy. Do not like that. Oh, which bit didn't you like, Kathleen? Oh, with when I had them on either end. What about on that side? Or should I take them off the ribbon altogether, do you think? What do you think? Do you think they should go on the ribbon or take them off the ribbon? I like them on the sentiment label though. I'm not so sure about on the ribbon. Oh, on the ribbon. Do not like them on the ribbon. So I should take them off the ribbon? Oh, you like the 2 together on the ribbon. Okay, cool. So leave them there like that. All right, so then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to add another small one. 7. Should I add another small one over this side? We've got them everywhere. Yeah, don't like them on the ribbon. Oh, Tina Marie doesn't like them on the ribbon. And Kathleen likes them on the ribbon. Isn't it interesting that we all have different tastes? Rose says leave them all. Okay. All right, I think I'm done. I'm not going to touch it anymore. We've got lots going on on this. Well, you know, the background paper, well, actually, it's one of the Memories and More cards, so it's not actually paper, but let's just go with paper. It's busy, and we've got busy rhinestones happening. Chitska says she agrees. Are you agreeing with me, Chitska, or are you agreeing with Tina Marie? Leave it or take them off the ribbon. Rose says leave them all. Yeah, look, you could go crazy and just do lots of things. It's totally up to the individual how you like it. Chitska says to leave them as they are. Okay, all right. All right, totally leaving them there. Okay. All right, I won't touch it anymore. So I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the inside yet. Often what I do with my cards is I wait until until I know who I'm going to send them to, and then I stamp the inside, or I'll add an extra layer on the inside and then decorate the inside. but I do like the idea that I said before, which is cutting a strip of the coordinating card, just cutting a strip of that one and putting that on the inside as well, which ties in the inside with the outside. So I'll probably do that. Not sure if I might add another cardstock layer on the inside first though. I'll see, depending on who I end up giving it to as to what I do with it. All right, so that is that one. That's the first one, using the beautiful hand-penned Memories and More cards and the Memory and More cards and envelopes. So let me get out the envelopes so that we can put them together with those cards. Now, obviously we've got Pale Papaya and a lot of these greens going on here, so that's not going to necessarily exactly coordinate with the card, but that's okay because people will see the outside of it first before they see the inside. But I'll put it with those so that I know when I put these cards away that they've got coordinating envelopes. So there we go. Oh, thanks, Rose. Thanks, Laurie. I'm glad you love them. All right, I might just move them away for a moment while we're just having a look down on the desk. So see how different they look? Even though we've done, we've basically done exactly the same thing, but that background paper and just changing up the sentiment looks really different. And not the sentiment, sorry, the embellishments and the base card or the layered card looks really different. Jenny says she loves the flowers and the pastel colors. This one, this is your favorite, Jenny? Okay, so now everyone vote on which one is your favorite. So this one is Jenny's favorite. I have to say I do like the white space in this one. This one is pretty. It's just more busy, like much more busy. But I do like the white space on this one. And I'm holding these flaps down because I want to keep popping up. So, okay, give me your votes on which one do you like best. Tina Marie likes the one on the right, this one that we just made together today. Kathleen likes the busy card on the right. Yep, she likes lots of pattern paper. That's beautiful. Awesome. What about everyone else? Renee likes the second one, so the one we made today. Yep. Rose said not fair, they're both beautiful. Oh, well, that's okay, Rose, you can vote for both of them. Amber likes the one on the left with the white space. Yes, Amber likes a bit of white space on her projects. And Chitska likes the last one. And Laurie likes the right one as well. Oh, there you go. Oh, well, thank you so much, everyone. It's great having you all along to help me make decisions on putting together these cards. But how easy was it just to make that beautiful card with the fun fold or the fun flap? Actually, I like how this sentiment is stamped up a bit higher above the flowers, whereas this one I feel like I'm going to need to add another sticker up here now because I feel like up here there's now too much white space on this one. Brooke votes for the left one too. Oh, okay. Brooke and Amber are obviously together in the kitchen or in the family room somewhere, or maybe they went upstairs. I don't know where they are now. They're here somewhere. So they both like this one. For those of you that don't know, Brooke and Amber are both my daughters. Can we use this card? What do you mean, can we use this card? Can you case this card? You certainly can, Rose, if you would like this, like to use this design. Now, what I was just going to say is the width of this fun fold panel was to coordinate with this size of card. So this size of card is the Memories and More card. So they're a little bit bigger than our standard card base. So it would just mean if you're cutting it, actually let me cut a standard card base and I'll show you the difference in size, just in case you might need to cut down this panel a little bit, or it might just bring in the sides here a little bit. But if that makes sense, let me just, I'll just fold a standard card base for you so you can see the difference in the size. So, yep, I've got one right here. Okay, I'll just fold this one so that you can see the difference. Oh, I didn't score that very well. That's okay. So that's the standard, so that's the Memories and More card size, all right? And this is our standard card size. So if I put it on the corner there, you'll see the Memories and More cards are just a little bit higher. They're about 2 millimeters higher, but wider. They are 1 centimeter. So the Memories and More cards are just a little bit bigger than our standard card base, which is half of an A4. These ones are a bit bigger. So if I turn that over, I'll show you if it'll probably still work. So the Memories and More cards, if you're using them as your designer series paper or background layer like I did, you just need to cut them down a little bit. So you just lose a little bit of width. But you could still certainly have, if I do it that way, you'll see, you could still certainly have that fun fold panel the same size, so 7 centimeters wide. It will just mean that these side pieces here will just be a little bit narrower because you need to take them in. I just took them in 2 millimeters from the base. Okay. Yeah, not that much difference. It'll just take it in a little bit, that's all. But you could always cut down this center panel a little bit as well. The fun fold panel, you could cut that down to maybe 6.5 centimeters instead of 7 centimeters wide. Yeah, you might just need to adjust the measurements if you're using these. But if you're using the Memories and More card bases, then your measurements will be exactly what I gave you today. So remember that the Memories and More card bases are these ones that are already pre-scored, and you just need to fold them. Okay, and that's what I used today for both of those projects. There we go. Okay, Tina Marie said you could put the little sticker you coloured up the top. Oh yes, I did the little one, didn't I? I forgot about that one. I didn't end up using it. Where did it go? There it is. Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Tina Marie. I forgot that I'd coloured that one because I was going to add that on the one that we just made. But now I don't need to because that one sits up higher. So let's put that up here. There we go. Fixed. Thanks, Tina Marie. Completely forgot that I'd coloured that one. There we go. That just fills in that blank space a little bit more. Great. Okay. So let's... yes, you can certainly case this one, Rose, so feel free to do that. And yeah, let me know if you need a hand with measurements or anything. So yeah, all right, so what I'll do is I will tip the camera back up so that I can say goodbye to you all face to face. So just bear with me for a moment. Okay, here we go. Bit creaky while I just adjust those, what do you call them? I forget what you call them. The things that hold my stand up. Okay. And adjust my lights. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm chopping my head off. Don't want to chop my head off. There we go. And just adjust my lights there so that I'm not in the dark. Okay. Oh boy, what is happening with that? Hang on a minute. I have to adjust that a bit further. It hasn't adjusted properly. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't get it quite back in the position that it was in before. So, okay, great. So let's hold those both up now and go over here and smile for the camera. And that'll be my photo for my YouTube video. When I upload this to YouTube, I always have like an opening photo, and so usually that's what I use, is that image, if you're wondering why I always do that. So there's our two beautiful cards, using a fun fold, so just changing it up a little bit today, making it a little bit more interesting, but they're both really beautiful, and I just love these papers and the Memories and More cards. They're just gorgeous. So look out for those in the new catalogue when it comes out tomorrow. And if you missed all of my news at the beginning of the video, if you jumped on a little bit late, be sure to go back and find out all about the things that are coming up with the new annual catalogue, because there's lots of things. There are about 5 different things that I announced today to do with the new annual catalogue, which is coming out tomorrow. So be sure to check them out. Be ready to order tomorrow when the catalogue goes live. Now there's no downtime for this catalogue, which means it'll just go live basically at midnight tonight, or 1 minute past midnight, whichever way. I don't know if they do it right at midnight or 1 minute past midnight, but it'll be going live straight away. So I dare say there'll be a lot of people staying up tonight to get their orders in as early as possible. I'll be one of them. I just have to write my first order up because I've got so many things on my wish list. I have to sort of spread it out. So I need to decide what I want today and what I'm going to order later. so many things, so many beautiful things. So again, if you are new to Stampin' Up and you don't have an annual catalogue yet, and you would like one, please let me know and I would love to get one out to you. So many beautiful products in here, and as you can see, this is the start of my wish list. So I have to decide which of those things are going to be ordered in my first order. But yeah, super exciting with this catalogue. So many beautiful products in there. If there is anything that I can do to help you, if you've got questions about products or catalogues or ordering or anything like that, please get in contact with me and let me know. I would love to help you, and I love to look after my customers as well. And I would also love if you joined my team. If that is something that you're interested in, if you would like to get, if you didn't see the beginning part of the video, from the 4th to the 31st of May, there's a special joining promotion that when you purchase your starter kit during that time, you only pay $169 as usual, but you'll get an additional $114 of product of your choice for free. So if you've got a long wish list with this new catalogue, consider joining because it is the best value in the catalogue. You get free shipping on your starter kit, and then you will get 20% discount on all of your future orders. So how awesome is that? It's a great time to join. Anytime's a great time to join Stampin' Up, but especially at the moment, well, from tomorrow. So let me know if you'd like more information about that or if you need help with that as well. But yeah, so I'm so excited. Can you tell? I'm so excited about this new catalogue. All right, I will let you all go. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been great to have you with me. Great to create along with me and give me all of your suggestions. I love it when you do that. No worries, Laurie. Yes, okay, great. Thank you so much. So have a great week, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week with more exciting new products, and I'll be able to show the inside of the catalogue next week, which is super exciting. So, all right. Oh, by then you will have all seen it probably anyway, but that's okay. All good. All right. Well, happy crafting, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.